Right now, your best video ideas are being buried by a single correctable mistake in your script writing process. In 2025, the algorithm punishes that mistake harder than ever, throttling reach before the first minute is even over. The difference between a video that stalls at 100 views and one that rockets past 1 million is not luck, budget, or personality. It's a 5-step script skeleton that top creators repeat every single upload. Today, you're getting that skeleton stripped of fluff and ready to paste into your next project. Step 1 is the promise payoff. Your thumbnail and title make a contract with the viewer. Click this and you'll get X. Most scripts break that contract in the opening sentence. They pivot to a tangent, over-explain context, or worse, deliver the answer too early. The algorithm clocks the bounce, labels the video unsatisfying, and the clip flatlines. Fix it by writing with the final thumbnail and title open on a second monitor. Every paragraph must serve the exact expectation that got the click. Think of the thumbnail as a movie trailer. If it teases a space battle, the film can't open with a quiet dinner scene. State the promise again in the first spoken line. Audible confirmation convinces the viewer they clicked correctly and only then start building toward the payoff. Step 2 is the unskippable hook. YouTube's own data shows the first 15 seconds carry more ranking weight than the next 5 minutes combined. Treat that quarter minute like a cliffhanger pilot episode. Open with the end of the story, a startling statistic, or a question that confirms the viewer's pain. 90% of channels plateau at 300 subscribers because they front-load exposition. Let's make sure you're in the 10%. Immediately follow with a micro tease of the solution so the brain craves completion. Pattern interrupt every 4 to 5 seconds. Change cadence, drop a one-word sentence, or pose a rhetorical question. These tiny jolts reset attention and buy you the 30 seconds you need to establish stakes. Step 3 is the retention engine. Once the hook sticks, the algorithm watches for steady watch time graphs. The silent killer is the early payout. Giving the answer too soon lets viewers leave satisfied, but early. Instead, drip the reward across 3 beats: rehook, story, payout. Rehook reminds them why they stayed. Remember, the goal is a script that chains viewers to the screen. Story delivers value through concrete examples or mini case studies. Payout releases the tension with the promised technique, stat, or takeaway. Space these beats every 45 to 60 seconds so each dip in attention coincides with a new microclimax. The sunk cost fallacy does the rest. Viewers who have already invested 2 minutes will rationalize another 2 to finish the lesson, pushing your retention curve upward. Step 4 is the session time multiplier. YouTube's business metric is not views per video, it's total minutes per session. Your script's final sentence should hand the viewer the next logical watch. Skip the generic, check out my other stuff. Instead, script a single-line bridge. If this payout structure felt like a light bulb, the video on my end screen breaks down 5 advanced story arcs that multiply it. Speak the line while the end screen card is already visible, so the brain links the verbal cue to the visual button. Choose the linked video before you write word 1 of the current script. Continuity of topic feels organic, not salesy, and the algorithm rewards the chained session with heavier promotion on both clips. Step 5 is the invisible delivery. A perfect structure read like a legal brief will still hemorrhage viewers. Write how you speak. Contractions, 1-sentence paragraphs, active verbs. Read every draft aloud. If you stumble, rewrite until it flows like conversation. Pepper and micro pauses written as ellipses or stage directions so the narrator can breathe and the audience can process. Vary sentence length to create rhythm. 3 short punches, 1 long elaboration, repeat. These subtleties don't appear in the subtitles, but they keep the ear hypnotized and the finger off the skip button. Put the 5 steps together and you have a script that aligns with human psychology, feeds the 2025 satisfaction metric, and compounds into longer sessions. The template is platform agnostic. Product reviews, educational explainers, list videos, any format inherits the same skeleton. Download the blank version linked below, drop your topic into each box, and hit record. Your next upload will no longer hope for traction, it will engineer it. Step 4 is the session time multiplier. YouTube's true north is total minutes watched across the entire platform, not the performance of any single upload. A script that ends with "thanks for watching" is a dead end. The algorithm sees the exit and docks you. Instead, script the last sentence as a lighted runway to the next video. Write it before you finish the body so the transition feels inevitable. Now that your hook is bulletproof, the lesson on scripting irresistible titles is waiting on the next card. Click it and lock the knowledge in. Record that line while the end screen is already on screen so the viewer's eye follows your voice to the button. Pick the destination video in pre-production. Same topic family, slightly deeper angle, so the handoff feels like Chapter 2, not a sales pitch. When viewers obey, YouTube credits both videos with extended session time and pushes each clip harder in browse features. Step 5 is invisible delivery. A flawless structure read in monotone still triggers abandonment. The ear demands rhythm. Write like you text a friend, contractions, one-sentence paragraphs, active verbs. Read every draft aloud. If you stumble, shorten or swap until it glides. Pepper micro-pauses, written as so the narrator can breathe and the audience can digest. Cycle sentence length, 3 short punches, 1 long elaboration. Repeat. Drop a single-word sentence every 90 seconds. It acts as a soft pattern interrupt without jarring the flow. These cues never appear in captions, but they hypnotize the ear and keep the skip finger still. Stack the 5 steps and you have a self-reinforcing system. The promise payoff guarantees the click was worthwhile. The unskippable hook buys early safety. The retention engine stretches the curve. The session time multiplier chains videos together, and the invisible delivery keeps ears locked. The skeleton works for any niche, gaming breakdowns, makeup tutorials, financial explainers, because it exploits universal attention mechanics, not trendy hacks. Open the free template in the description, paste your topic into each highlighted field, and hit record. Your next upload will not cross its fingers for luck. It will march into the algorithm with a map and a megaphone.